Hey guys, this is gonna be the Drytron deck from our boy Fidel. Alright, take it away, buddy.
Alright guys, first off, ignore the hands. These work scars. From work, you know, gotta be a grinding for that bread. Anyways, just picked up this deck. Well, been playing it a while. Sadly, no locals here. So, just, friendly duels. But so far, it's been pretty good. So, can't wait for locals to open up. Anyways, this is my Drytron profile. So, starters, 3 alphas. Alpha Thubins. Searches out your own... Sorry, still learning this. Any ritual monster you may need. So, 3 ofs, along with 3 zetas. Searches out your ritual spell, the only one ritual spell you run. So 3 ofs. And then for the 1 of 1 gamma and 1 delta. Gamma, I've been juggling, maybe bumping it up to 2. Again, there's times I want to see this card, and there's times I don't want to see it. But overall, it is a really good card, so still judging on whether to bump it up to another one, to 2. So, but for now, it's just 1. So that's, for now, that's the Drytron engine that I run here. And then your normal summons, the Manju, 1 Manju, 1 Petite Angel, 1 Eva. Even though you're really never going to summon this, it really just stays in your hand. This is just for your Herald plays, either the orange or the ultimate is just to get more resources to your hand. And then Vanity Ruler. A lot of people have been cutting this card. I personally like it. It's come in handy a lot of times. I don't have a play to go into and just tribute this, dump it out, and it'll just sit there and with a Herald in hand and pass. And this is really, and sometimes really good enough just to stop your opponent and stun them. And of course, I have won a match on a Vanity Ruler's beatdown, so I can add that to the resume. Not the best and cleanest win, but it's there. And then the Dawn Knight, again, never really gonna summon this. This is just for what's it called? Oh my god, the Union Carrier, lost the name there. And just, dump your Drytrons, either one you're looking for, mainly Gamma or whichever ones you may need at the time. So yeah, those are the non-Drytron monsters. Hand traps, I run 2 Lancias. I was running 3 for a point, but 2 is pretty fine. I would see this a lot in my hands, so 2 is fine. I think it works well there. And then, obviously, 3 Herald of Orange Lights and 1 Purple Light. A lot of traps right now in the meta, so in this current format. So I personally like this. Helps out against Outledge, and then Herald Orange Light, self-explanatory. As for ritual monsters, you know it, the 3 Ben 10s.
So Ben 10 and 1, right?
Watch. Anyways, MVP of this deck, hands down. Not once per turn, can look through your deck like crazy for anything you may need. And then also we run the 1 Natasha and the 1 Herald of Ultimateness. And that basically rounds up for the ritual monsters. And that pretty much also rounds up the monsters. As for spells, 3 Fafnir's. Search out any monster. Monster. Any Drytron spell you may need. And has a nice second keen effect. Not a lot of people do, but you can alter the levels, I believe. So it comes in handy a lot, especially with Virtual World right now, running around all over the format, making VFD. So comes in handy. PS, VFD to 0. Konami, come on. Anyways, 3 Novas. Just a special summon any Drytrons you may need. And good extender. And the last one, the 1 spell, the 1 Medionis. I've also thought of maybe pushing this to 2. 1's pretty fine, but if it does get banished from the grave, it is going to hurt. So for now, just 1. That's it for the spell, for the Drytron spells. Then we run 3 emergencies. Search out any Drytrons you may need, along with the 3 preps. These are mainly your searchers for the deck. Search out any monster you may need, or or to get the ritual spell to your hand, or any ritual monsters. So those are your searchers. And then the 1 ofs, the 1 Foolish, the 1 Call By, and the 1 Instant Fusion. Even though Call By the Grave is at 1 MVP, it has helped me win some duels just by sitting in hand, and whether they try to droll or the Ash, getting drolled in Ash really hurts, especially drolled really hurts, really makes you pass, so this comes in handy. And Foolish and Insta, Insta, really just to get out your Relinquish. But yeah, those are the spells, and that's it for the main deck, actually.
Was there anything you would change about your deck right now?
Honestly, the only things I would consider would be maybe another Eva. Again, this is very good to get fairies to your hand, and it's good fodder for your Herald. And the other thing, maybe another, like again, like I said, another gamma. Been switching between these two, so still gonna see where I lead with these two. But for now, one of each is pretty fine.
All right, sounds good. Let's get into the extra deck.
Extra deck. All right, so one for the fusions, one Millennium Eyes, just for the instant fusion target. It is really good. Don't open it a lot, but I have opened it sometimes, like very now and then. Just instant fusion, and then go on with your day of making your combo, because just sitting out there helps a lot, from especially against Nibiru. For the XYZs, Lurlisk, one Downard, and one Zeus. I think I'm gonna admire that little beauty. I have been trying to get this card for a good while. Finally was able to pull it. Did not have the money to buy it, so...
So you just went to pull it?
Yeah, I might as well have just bought it with the amount of packs I spent. I mean, money on packs I spent to pull this thing out. But it has helped me win a lot of games. And then for the links, link ones, just Karibo and the Anima. That's pretty standard. Then, of course, one of the main combo pieces, Union Carrier. And then for the rest of the links, I mean, not really much, just standard. The Nightmare Package, one Cerberus, one Nightmare Phoenix, and one Unicorn. And with the Unicorn, I feel it just goes hand in hand. One IP Masquerena. Most of the time, you'll be just linking this off into a Unicorn, just for another form of disruption. Another link too that I have, kind of been debating on whether to take it out or not. Really has not come out for me. The Transverser?
Yeah.
Generate Transverser. Yeah, really has not come up for me. Really haven't used it, but it's there. Sometimes it catches your opponents off, but really have not been using it a lot. The Herald and Marriage of Lights. Another good one. This is, again, barely learning this deck out. I really don't use this one a lot. Also, I'm really linked to, so I really just be using either Union Carrier or IP Masquerena. Again, barely learning this deck out, but when it does come out, it does help. And then for the big boys, Apollosa for Negates. And then the last spot, I've been debating between either Borisword or Axis Coat Talker. At the moment, I've been running mainly Borisword over it. I mean, again, there's been times where I wish I had this card, but mainly Borisword's been getting the job done. Along with Zeus, I feel that's been enough so far, and been helping the deck really out. So for now, Borisword.
So would you take out the Transverser for the Access Code? Or
Maybe.
vice versa?
Maybe I would do that. Maybe switch it out for the access code. Because again, I like that I just have Borisword at the moment. Borisword. If I bring that out, it's usually game over, and that's it for the win. And again, I really haven't used this card, but it's good to have, because there are times where, again, most of the duels I've been dueling so far, again, since it's not locals, but been learning how to play around the zones. So they really don't fall into this. But again, since I really haven't played against locals or anything, this might come as a surprise. So at the moment, I'll keep this in, but unless it doesn't do anything in locals, once everything starts up again, then probably would add Axis Kotaker.
Well, right now, you don't have a side deck at the moment, right?
I do and I don't. I do have one, but I do not have it with me.
Okay.
So unfortunately, I cannot show that.
Yeah, due to where we are, the pandemic's kind of raging here. I don't know if you saw it on the news. If you could guess what city we are from, we're the top pandemic.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad here. So really haven't been able to duel a lot.
With among our friend groups, we have a couple decks we kind of interchange with. We have some people with Virtual World. Well, myself, I play Virtual World.
Gross.
And then we have Saladins, and then a Dino player, and also a Subterror. So maybe in the future we could have some battles, some live battles, or just the battles in general.
Yeah, I mean, again, last time when we actually were able to go to locals, mainly everyone in town was running Dinosaurs. Everyone was on that. So format has changed since then. So really don't know what people are on. Last time I heard somebody won locals with Ancient Warrior. So again, I don't know what the meta is here. So just need to go out and see when we have a chance to see how the meta is down here.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Look out for new profiles coming out from Fidel, me, and the other people in our squad. All right.
Thank you.
And